up, YouTube? Welcome to another Throwback Thursday. I'm your friendly neighborhood NMan64, and I'm bringing you Pokémon FireRed Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made our way down to the Rocket Game Corner after Tats evolved into Radicate, which is good because we needed to have another insurance policy on our roster. And we've been leveling 0 up and progressing throughout the Rocket Lair to where we have to go, and we're going to continue to get lower until we have to have our inevitable showdown with he known as Agio Avani. And the closer we get to that showdown, the better off we are as people. So we're going to give the calcium to 0 so he gets some experience. He needs it. I was going to give him the black glasses, but I don't think we're going to need it yet. So we have 2 rocket fights and then Giovanni himself, which is a very good position for 0 to level up in. We have to beat both of them. But if we can beat both of them, then we're good to go. We should be able to. I mean, I doubt this guy's got anything that can really hurt us. The only thing this Sandshrew would have is Sand Tomb, and even then, I'm not really concerned about that because, well, Slash, but with its attack decreased and Sand Tomb being a weak move in general, I don't think it would really matter to 0. 0 gets his experience, Goldenblood gets his experience. Ooh, Sand Slash, there you go. That's the experience you want. Honestly, once it gets to level 22, I think 0 will be able to handle everything in Erica's gym, which is nice. I don't remember when it learns Flame Wheel. I think level like 25, 26, somewhere along those lines. Let's see. Growlithe, FireRed, learn set. Oh, you lived, you fucker. Alright, let's see. Level 31 it learns Flame Wheel. That's a little late for me, so I think we're still gonna go off and get the, what's it called, TM. The Flamethrower TM. And Ekans. Doesn't really matter who I give this experience to, but I will let 0 get to level 20. So once he levels up here, we should use the 2 rare candies, get him up to level 22, and then bippity-boppity-boo. We're good to go. I think the best part for me about why I like having Growlithe here is it's got the Intimidate ability, but more importantly, it's not affected by it too much. Like, you know a lot of Pokemon who are, like, immediately affected by it and their stats get crippled. But, like, in Gen 3 specifically, Growlithe has no, what's it called? He has no physical attacking moves initially. You have you have Ember, and you have Bite, which are both special attacks in this game. Again, I don't know how, but that's just the way things worked in this game. Alright, this should get, yep, level 20. Booyah. Ooh, come on. I get so much experience. Makes me not want to use the, what's it called? It's the XP shares. The rare candies. XP share, good lord. We're not getting XP share in this playthrough, by the way. I am, like, supremely confident we're not going to get it. Again, I show you. We need another 25 Pokemon caught. And we still got a couple of evolutions to look forward to, but, like, not that many. A lot of our Pokemon are pretty much just done evolving at this point. I know it has an Arbok, so I think I'm going to have to settle for... Mufasa getting one of them here. Alright, so Ekans and Ekans. Actually, now that I think about it, I should swap for this one. Constantly. So I can lower their attacks as well. The boulder can more than handle a friggin' snake. He's not meant to be faster than anybody. That's why he's the boulder. Worst case scenario, I'm paralyzed and can't move. Best case scenario, I absolutely destroy it with a level 10 magnitude. I know Graveler learns Earthquake leveling up normally. I just don't remember when. Alright, so Sandshrew. Switch out for 0. I know it's probably going to try to use Slash, so again, switch to Bulbabutt here. Bulbabutt can more than handle that. Now that's the part that annoys me. Oh, sand attack. Where's it even getting sand from? There's no sand around here. Whatever. Razor Leaf should absolutely pummel this thing anyway. Good job, Bulbabutt. I'm going to need Bulbabutt in top shape for this Giovanni fight. So, switch to 0. So he'll definitely get at least, like, a decent chunk of experience from this Arbok. We both give each other Intimidate. But it only impacts the Arbok I'm facing, not Nasira. And not the Boulder either. Yep, Poison Sting ain't gonna do much to me. Magnitude should take care of this thing pretty quickly. Unless, of course, we're paralyzed and we can't move. Which would be funny. Magnitude 7. Should still kill it. I know 7's not the best, but it should still kill it. Beautiful. So the Boulder should actually level up here. Beautiful. Level 27. Alright, so I think we will give 0 still a little bit of level up against the Rhyhorn specifically, or whatever his first Pokemon is. I think it's the Rhyhorn. Let's heal up the Boulder. After that, though, I think we should just let the other Pokemon handle it. So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. You will feel the world of pain for your insolence. They've tried to make Giovanni work so many times, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that they made him try to make him work so many times and he just doesn't. He just doesn't. Alright, so swap for Bulbabutt. I'm most concerned about his Kangaskhan personally. But again, even then, that's like child's play compared to other Pokemon I'm concerned about in this fight and in this game. That's a Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn won't know anything, which is really nice. I think we will let Raditz handle the actually depends on it actually depends on how much experience Zero gets here. If Zero doesn't level up to 21 in this next fight, then I think I have to let what's his name fight. I think I have to let Zero get some experience in there before I throw Raditz in. Because Rhyhorn doesn't know any moves that could do real damage. One of the downsides of Rhyhorn, at least in this game, I think it learns better moves later on down the line. Like, I remember in this game, it is torture to use a Rhyhorn unless you use TMs on it. Alright, you leveled up. Good job. So I think that means we're going to go all Raditz in for Kangaskhan? I believe so. Yeah, Kangaskhan's another one of those Pokemon where I'm like, I know for a fact I'm not gonna get it. It's like, it's one of those, yeah, there's no way in hell you are getting that guy. And Raditz is dead. Okay. Oh my god, this is just one catastrophe after another. Oh, there goes the rock slide strategy. Nasira, come on out. That means I have to use one of the fighting types at the dojo now. That sucks. Let's go Glare. Let's see what I can get from this. Of course, my Glares miss, but theirs always hit. There we go. Finally. Paralyze the damn thing. Cripple its attack strength. And we'll see where Dig gets us. If it doesn't do too much, then we'll just have to think of a new strategy. Why does he have a Kangaskhan anyway? It doesn't make sense. Giovanni's not that guy. He's not like the big guns of like he's gonna use a Kangaskhan. I know it's a powerful Pokemon, but I would think he would use like a Tauros or even his Persian like he has in the anime. But the Kangaskhan really doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. Alright, swap Nasira out for... I'm risking 0 here, but you know what? Lower its attack. And now we switch to the Boulder. I think the Boulder can soften this guy up now. Or Bulbabutt. The Boulder has better defense, so we'll go with that. But notice how I'm not as distraught as I was when when Adele died. Because I'm like, I kind of expected Raditz to go at some point. He was pulling his weight, but at the same time I named him Raditz for a reason. I kind of figured he was doomed. If I named him Vegeta and he died, then I'd be upset. But on the one hand, it does allow me to get a Primate in Victory Road if I can catch one. However, I think all the Pokemon in Victory Road, I'm limited to I think it's Marowak, Onix, and Marowak, Onix, Machoke, and then Primate. I'm not guaranteed any of them. Well, I lost Rock Slide, which sucks. So I think that means the Boulder might actually stay. I don't know. Like I said, this is all conjecture at this point because I have no idea what the hell. First off, I have to go bury. I have to go bury poor what's-his-face, poor Raditz. He did live longer than I thought he would. I will say that. He lived longer than I thought he would. But still, that doesn't help. I'm actually not lost, you little mouse. I came specifically to kick your ass. Specifically to kick your ass. So, put in Boulder. Kinda now has to stay, at least for the short term, to deal with flying types. I'm like, I have nothing. Other than that, at least for the moment. Once I get Jinx, we should be able to have that deal with it, but... Alright. Magnitude's my only move that hits, or definitely hits, so let's do that. Yeah, I figured Raditz would die at some point. It's just one of those, I didn't figure it would happen now type deals. So I'm not too upset. Besides, I can go out and get Gil and put him in the party for a little bit if I need to. Ember, let's see what that does. A third of its HP, not bad. Just don't poison. Please don't poison. Please Please don't. Boy, thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar, Coffee. That's a problem. Okay, good. Not as big of a problem as I thought it would be. Thank God for Intimidate. Alright. Alright, we pummeled the rocket hideout, and all it cost us was Raditz. I consider that I still consider that a relative victory. That means I have to do the fighting dojo to get a fighting type, but I don't mind. It gives me opportunities to think about the rest of my roster. Honestly, though, like, now that I think about it, like, outside of, like, a couple of, like, tough normal types, there really was not much Raditz was gonna do for us. Like, he was gonna be good against flying types because of Rock Slide. He was gonna be good against normal types. But beyond that, he ran your course, Raditz. You did very good for us. Unfortunately, that goodness just had an expiration date. For the time being, I think we should bring Gil out, so that'll give us 3 Pokemon with Intimidate. And we can probably begin experimenting with movesets for you. There really isn't much else we can do at this point for, Ooh, I have an idea, actually. This will be good experience for Gil and the Boulder. There is one fight we can take part in, actually. If I recall correctly, we're going to go get the Fly TM to wrap up this episode, but we also get a guaranteed double battle here. I believe a Ninetales and a Rapidash. That is going to be a ton of good experience. Not to mention, Gil will lower their stats with Intimidate. And if I need to, I could just throw Arbok in there to tank a couple of hits. But more importantly, the Magnitude should just rip through both the Rapidash and the Ninetales here. So if I lose somebody, then I can just blame it all on stupid RNG. Alright, so both their attacks go down, which is good. The bigger threat, I believe, is the Ninetales because its stats aren't that. Because its physical attack isn't that. I mean, because its special attack is where it's more prominent. We're not faster than them, but I expect that. Magnitude 6. Since it hits both of them, it should do moderate damage. Not too much. Ooh! Did more than I thought it would. Ooh! Critical hit. Nice. Get rid of that fucking Ninetales, baby. Alright, so then do what we do best. Tag team and pummel. Come on. Gil, get some things, and you flinched, because of course you did. But at least Bite is still hitting. So if the Boulder wants to keep flinching, oh, there you go. I was about to say, if the Boulder wants to keep flinching, he can. Doesn't affect Gil, so it's all of its wrath is going to hit Rapidash here, and booyah. Gil's level 21. That's a boon in my books. The Boulder did not level up. That's a little sad, but to be expected. Well, we lost Raditz, but I don't feel like that's that tough of a loss for us to swallow, personally speaking. We get the HM for Fly, which could be really useful, assuming I put it to good use on a specific Pokemon. Then again, I am thinking I'm just going to end up using it on one of the legendary, one of the legendary birds. I'm leaning towards Zapdos, but I don't know, Articuno could be pretty useful too. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this session of the Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. We took a couple of hits, not gonna lie. In perpetuity, let's do numerical mode. So far, before we challenge Erica's gym, we lost Iago the Pidgey, Beakatrice the Spearow, we lost Adele the Jigglypuff, Tabooze the Zubat, Terra the Diglett, and poor Raditz the Mankey. I don't believe we've lost anybody else yet. Let's check just to be sure. Oh, yeah. And Trix the Voltorb. Beyond that, everybody else we still have. We're doing pretty good. But it's only going to get harder from here as we have to challenge the 4th gym in the next episode. Where, hopefully, we will have at least a decent enough roster to challenge Erica. I'm not 100% sure if we will or we won't. But I am going to be spending the next few hours while these videos process playing on the playing at the game corner so I can make some moolah and then transfer that moolah into TMs and then into Pokemon. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.